Hey, what is up guys? My name is Neo, and in today's video we are going to be playing Minecraft again. Now this is going to be probably the final video for the year. And so what I'm going to be doing is just... Look, I'm not really going to be doing some commentary about what I'm actually going to be doing. Oh shit. What I'm actually going to be doing is yapping about my OC. Yes, that is the plan for this video. Hold on, I am lagging that shit. Alright, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna be yapping about my OC for I don't know how long this video is while I go try to mine for some diamonds. That's basically it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna be yapping about my OC. So here we go. So my OC, his name is Neo, of course. He's a really I don't really know how to explain him, but I'm just gonna try my best to explain him. But he's basically someone from another planet. That's basically So he's from another planet that landed on Earth. Basically like Superman story shit. He is from another planet, and he's trying to. And oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining shit, god damn it. And he lives with some other kids, and their name is Scott, James, and Aiden, but I'm probably gonna be explaining them in another video. So this Neo guy, he doesn't really he really wants to blend in with the community of the world and on Earth, but when he lands on Earth for the first time, everyone thought he was like a freak and stuff, and the first guy that met him, that actually accepted him, was Aiden. Aiden is Neo's best friend in my story, basically. So Aiden Aiden basically just is Neo's best friend, and helped them throughout most of his life, basically. Aiden helped Neo throughout his life, and he's probably a lifesaver for that. Where's my iron, bro? So and yeah. And then there's the other two characters, Scott and James. So Aiden picks Neo up and just runs with him, trying to hide him. So they go into an alleyway, and when they hid in there, two people suddenly came in, and that was Scott and James. Scott and James are like best friends, like really best friends. They've been friends since kindergarten. So when they found out about this Neo guy, they were about to snitch. They were really close snitching, but they decided they won't because Neo was actually crying from the hatred that the community has been giving him. And yeah, so the four of them decided to make a team called the Neo Gang. Neo doesn't really speak a lot because, well, he's from another fucking planet. How the fuck can he speak another planet's language? But he slowly learns it, though. He slowly learns it. Yeah, that's basically the first start of the story for my OC. So let's just talk about him and his perks, I guess. So Neo has this blocky helmet. Like this one over here. He's basically my Roblox avatar. How he was made Well, how I how I made him is he was he was basically my first, wait, no, not my first character, but my main avatar since I created my Roblox account, which was like 5 years ago. And no, I'm not talking about that one account, the Antonio Darrell one. I'm talking about the account that I'm using right now, the Neo109U one. Um, yeah, it's really hard to explain, to be honest, but I'm trying to explain it thoroughly and like explain it in a way that you guys can understand, but also doesn't confuse any one of you. But the point is that Neo is just from another planet and tries to blend in with other people, but he just can't for some reason. So while the government tries to find him, Aiden decides to bring Neo to his place. The place that Aiden brings is Neo is now the team's. Oh my god! My game is freezing. Shit. And that place is now the Neo Gangs. And yes, the team is called the Neo Gang. I know it sounds dumb, but I do not give a fuck. And I am lagging as shit. So the team just, yeah, that's basically it. The- So yeah. So they make the team called the Neo Gang, and Aiden decides to bring Neo to his place, and that place decides to become the uh the house for the team, and that's where they usually hang out and crash in. All right. Now for Neo himself. Neo is a male from another planet. He hmm. So Neo is from another planet. What else can I explain about him? He he had a rough start. He had a he had a rough start in the world, but he had like a rough start in the world, but slowly but surely he fits in. If the New Game story was a book, it would have at least 12 books. And that's not including the chapters that it would include. Because it would have a lot of chapters. 12 chapters to be exact. Now, I know that sounds crazy, 12 chapters, but it is important. But it is important. Like, really important. So Neo, who, judging by the name of the team, is the leader of the Neo Gang. And, well, he is. But when he lands on Earth, he doesn't really do a good job at that because well, he doesn't speak English at all. At all. And yeah, so he doesn't really speak English or anything. He can't really lead anything if no one can understand him, which is pretty sad. So what they decide to do is try to teach Neo some basic words while going on silly, dumb ass adventures. I remember vaguely there was a ravine here, near like the village. So is try to teach some Neo some words and stuff and shit and all that. And Neo can well speak, I guess, but he can't really speak um like speak full English. He's still really bad at it. Dude, I remember there was a ravine here. God damn it! So he might speak like a caveman sometimes. So like he might say shit like uh we like when they're trying to hide from something. He says we have to not get fined. That's literally what he says on their first adventure. Talking about their first adventure is basically um. So one of the members, James, they James makes how how do I explain this so it sounds realistic? James, as the smartass of the fucking group, somehow makes a boat that leads them to Egypt in just 6 minutes, which is crazy. But this isn't my story, so like I would give a fuck about your realism. But yeah, so he makes that, which is good to know, I guess. They're probably really surprised. But so yeah, so it leads them to Egypt, which is crazy. But yeah, so it leads them to Egypt. And what's the first thing that they encounter? A monster. Not just any monster, a sand golem. Now, I know a sand golem sounds pretty cliche, but just hear me out. This sand golem has been protecting the pyramids since ages. They don't know exactly when because they don't study history, but the sand golem has been around for a really long time. So when they meet it, the sand golem thinks that they're a threat. So they seriously grass. So they try to run from it, but the sand golem is pretty much faster than them. Okay, I remember there being like a ravine somewhere. I remember there being like a ravine or a cave, like near here, but I just don't remember where. Maybe over there? Over here, I think. No, this is a cave. But let's just explore it. So, yeah. That's basically it for the first story. Nothing too crazy. How they they eventually get away from the sand golem. Uh, in my, so in my original story of this, there were a couple variations of the story. The first variation was they tried to defeat the sand golem, and they eventually did by just punching the sand golem. And the sand that it was made out of literally just falls out of the sand golem, and now he's dead. Hold on, let me just check if my audacity is still, yeah, it is. But since that sounds pretty unrealistic for me, and I just don't really like that idea because it feels unsatisfying, I changed it so we just get away. We just run away from the golem. Holy shit, that's a spider spawner. Ow. There we go. Let's not go through this part of the cave. So, that is basically the first story. And Neo's leadership was pretty bad. He didn't know the right words to say, and it was just generally bad. Generally bad. He thought he was like a bad leader, didn't deserve to be a leader or anything, and just he thought he was bad. But he couldn't find words to express that, so he just kept quiet and quiet. But the team still supported him because they know he's from another planet. So you can't really blame them, you know? You can't make somebody just instantly understand something. If, because, well, like just here. You can't instantly understand something without learning it, so Neo has to learn the language. I remember. So Neo tries to learn and learn, and throughout the days he gets better and better and better, and he just keeps on getting better until he can speak out rough but pretty good English. He knows the basic stuff. And now he can lead his team. I know his words sometimes don't really make sense, but at least he's trying. The team still is grateful for him being the leader. Even though he's pretty young. Oh yeah, the ages for them. So talking about the ages for them, Neo is 14. And the youngest in the group, but also the leader. The reason why it's like that is they just the team thought he would be a great contender for being the leader, and throughout the years or months throughout the years, he is. He's a really good leader, and yeah. Well, talking about his English now. Now he gets he's now in a rough state where he understands English, but sometimes forgets words. So let's say he forgets something simple. He can sometimes forget stuff that you think is probably so simple, but he has trouble memorizing it. And yeah, that's basically Neo in a nutshell. But there is one period where Neo actually speaks English, and it's actually pretty fluent. Neo actually learned English now. He knows the right words to say, and well, now the team can understand him. It was a rough start for him, really. But the team knew if he just kept on trying, he would make it. And well, he did. He fucking did. So, what other things that are pretty unique about my OC? I'm trying to think of stuff. Alright, this is a pretty big cave, really. I'm trying to think of other shit about him that's actually really good. His confidence and his use of swear words. He uses swear words a lot, like a lot, and I don't mean like he uses it like he uses swear words for like um for some specific shit or something. Like he uses it a lot. Like the most used swear word that Neo uses is shit. That's his the most used word. Shit. He uses shit in a lot of stuff. So when Neo speaks fluently, when they get into a situation where they don't really know what they can do, he says something like this. He says something like this. Let me just try to voice actor a bit, so do not cringe in any way, alright? Alright, there are three shits that we can do right now. We could either be making shit, doing shit, or being shit. That's literally one of his lines that he says in the store. That's literally one of his lines, and I freaking love it. I fucking love it. Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. What the hell do you want? Here, hold on. While fighting stuff, I'm gonna be trying to act like my character for a bit. So here, this is the cave, right? I'm gonna be trying to act like my OC. Ow. I'm gonna be trying to act like my OC here. Bro, what the fuck are these zombies even doing, bro? Like, sheesh, there's a lot of things inside here. I'm just trying to find some fucking diamonds, like, sheesh. Just trying to find diamonds. But what do I get? Some dumbass monsters trying to get in my way just because I exist. You know how dumb that sounds? You know how fucking dumb that sounds? Did you just juke me, you idiot? What are these green things now? Hey, hey you. You. Yeah, you. What do you want? What the fuck? These green things explode? What the hell? So yeah, that's basically my OC in a nutshell, really. What is this doing? So, that is basically him. What else can I really explain about him? Can you stop? Can a man just leave? Okay, what's inside here? I think this is an amethyst blood? Probably. What are these blocks, anyways? How did my cousin know that this was an amethyst bud? So, that is my OC, I guess. I don't really know what else to say about him. He's just a kid from another world. Just trying to fit in. That's just it. Are you Alright. This is an extremely big cave. Diamonds. Alright. Let's talk about my OC more, I guess. If anything about... So, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give him some fun facts about himself. So, fun facts about Neo. Neo is... Neo could be considered dangerous to the world, but he slowly proves that wrong. Like, he slowly proves that he's not dangerous, and he is actually just a nice guy. He's just generally a nice guy. I also remember having wall blocks for some reason. That's a creeper. Let's just let this guy explode. So, let's see. Is there anything else about him that's interesting? There is a lot of lore that I really want to talk about, so this is my video, to be honest, so I can really much do shit. So, Neo, his lore. Neo's lore, well, like I said, he's from another planet called Anaria. Anaria is, in their world, is what they call a lost planet. Yeah, a lost planet. A lost planet is basically a planet that has never actually been found yet. In their world, it's called a lost planet. Okay, maybe that sounds dumb, so I'm gonna try to change the meaning of what Narya is, because it's a planet from the solar system, but they don't call it a planet either, because it's very different from a planet, really. Let me try to explain. So the main thing about Narya is that it's just in the solar system, but it just doesn't count as a planet yet. No one knows it. Scientists haven't even found it yet, and yeah, it just hasn't been found yet. So you can't really blame Neo when... You can't really blame Neo, really. You can't really blame anybody if they think Neo is crazy, because it's literally a planet no one has ever heard of. And it sounds crazy, but once you just accept that it's just a lost planet, you'll get the hang of it, really. You won't really care as much. So, what else? Neo is... Neo has a really deep voice. And when I mean really deep voice, I mean like really, really, really deep voice. I almost ended my run there. So Neil has a really deep voice. He might sound scary, but he really isn't. He's just some dumbass kid who just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, just like me, just whatever that was really. All right. Alright. And there's lava. Did it even drop? Why is there just some random? Oh, it's a lava pool. That explains. So, yeah, that's basically Neil. I don't really know what to say anymore about him. He's just... I guess I could, explain about the other stuff. You know, some deeper lore, I guess. So, in some later seasons, I guess, if this was a movie, I guess you could call it seasons, but in the later stories, so in the later stories, the team finds out about something that is inside their basement. What was it? It was a fucking meteorite. A meteor. Yes, a fucking meteor. Why is there a random meteor in their house? I would fucking know. Well, I should know because I'm literally the creator of the fucking story. But, yeah. So, the story about the meteor, right? I guess I could explain it. The story of the meteorite. This will be a lot to explain. The meteorite. The meteor is something that fell out of the sky hundreds, and I mean hundreds of years ago. Like, hundreds of years ago. Probably, okay, not hundreds of years ago, but probably like 1990, like 1984 or something. I don't know. I'm just picking random ass numbers, but it's a meteor that it wasn't really a pretty meteor. It crashed into the floor and it was just left there as a souvenir. No one really did anything to it and just left it there like idiots. Yeah, sometimes people can be dumb. But, so basically, this meteor here, this meteor has a lot of power. How much power? A lot of power. Like, really, a lot of power. What can this power do? It can do a lot of shit, to be honest. But the main thing is, hold on, let me just cook some of these stuff. The main thing is, it can do a lot of shit, and it's just crazy for them. So when they find the meteor under their house, it suddenly shook, like it suddenly shaked. The ground was shaking, the meteor was shaking, everything was shaking. Suddenly, the meteor decides to just explode. The meteor just explodes into bits and bits of meteorite. So the team looked at it, and well, one of the meteorites, it was suddenly just flew up, and it just flew. It flew and went inside Neo's wrist. Yes, it went into Neo's wrist. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, it went into Neo's wrist. We should get up there. Alright. So it went into Neo's wrist. And okay, I'm actually pretty stuck here. Let's just do that. Then make their own point. I need to get up there. Alright, we're good. So, this meteor just suddenly exploded into millions of pieces, and one of the meteorite went into Neo's wrist. Neo did felt weird. He felt really weird. But suddenly the meteorite just felt something inside him. Like, he just felt something. Something was off, and it just didn't seem right for him. Also, where is my wool, bro? Did it just leave me? So, the meteorite was gone. Oh, no, not the meteorite was gone. The wool is gone. So, the meteorite just went inside him. And what happens next is really crazy because he felt something tingly inside him. Like, he didn't know what it was, but he just felt something. He just felt something. It felt off, but it also felt right at the same time. So, there we go. Oh, more water. Alright. So he just suddenly felt something, and it felt really weird. And it's night. So let's just stay here while I yap about some stuff. So the meteorite went into Neo's wrist. Neo felt something that felt off, but also felt right. So he tells it to the team. Suddenly, Neo was off the ground. Neo was flying. The team was in shock. The team was actually in fucking shock. They could not believe it. How the fuck? How the fuck does that happen? They were really confused about it. And, well, they have the right to be confused, really. Neo has powers. Suddenly, 3 other meteorites goes into the others' bodies. It goes to Scott's bodies, Aiden's bodies, James' bodies, and it was really, really weird. Let me just try to find some coal. Alright, no coal. So, suddenly, they got powers. So, the way they found out about this, so Neo found out he had powers because, Neo found out he has powers by... How do I explain this? Neo found out he has powers when he flies, right? He just suddenly floated off the ground. Holy shit. Those are chunks. Well, alright. So Neo finds out that he has powers like that, right? Well, let's start off with Aiden first. Aiden finds out his powers by trying to run away from the meteor, since he felt something tickly and he thought something bad was about to happen. So he tries to run, but he goes really fast. Like, he was running really fast. There was like an electric aura around him. Aiden has the power of electrical speed. Then there's Scott. Scott has an eye patch around him. I'm actually probably gonna be uploading a post about my first Neo game drawing because this was from 7 years old, and every member of the team has like a perk, like something in their appearance that makes them instantly noticeable. So Neo has this blocky head. Scott has an eye patch. James has this blocky eye thing because of cancer, and Aiden just has blue hair. He's the odd one out, but his hair is the odd one out. That's pretty much what makes him him. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah. So Aiden gets his electric speed. Scott finds out by just running around like Aiden. And he tries to punch a wall because of his panic, of course. But suddenly, there was fucking water from his hands. Like fucking water in his hands for some reason. It was like some type of water ball or something. He tries to shake it off, but it suddenly just turned into fire? Yeah, you might know where this is going. And then he tries to do something because he has a theory. He tries to do some superhero type of shit and puts his hands in front of him, like trying to summon something. And well, suddenly there was like a gust of wind that pushes Neo down. And then Scott puts his hands on the floor, and well, the house starts to shake. As he theorized, Scott has elemental powers, which is crazy. Oh shit. Which is really crazy. And then there's James. He tries to think the same as Scott. If the three got powers, and maybe he has a power too. So he tries to do something, but like he tries to make laser eyes or try to become invisible, but it doesn't work. So he thought that he's the only one who didn't get any powers. But he realizes something. He somehow doesn't have a shadow. Like, he's like some Dracula type of shit. He doesn't have any shadow at all. Still a rating. That was like some Dracula type of shit. And so, yeah, it was just like that. And so, what they did is, and so like James just panics because he doesn't have a shadow, thinking he has like Dracula powers. He flaps his arms around so much that he makes shadow hands, which he freezes. He looks at his shadow hands and like he's super surprised, really. And so they got powers. The Neo Gang got powers. So Neo is magic, Scott is elements, Aiden is electrical speed, and then James is shadow powers. It's crazy to you really to think about, really. What's it? Huh, it's day. But it's rain. Ow, stop it. Yo, hold on, I need my own door. Can you actually stop? Finally, I'm out. Let's get a boat. So, the Neo Gang here, they just get powers, which is crazy for them. They have struggled trying to figure out how it actually works. And since this video is about my OC, Neo? Hold on, what the fuck? Why did I get a badge? Protect the villager from an undesired shot without starting a fire. Why? How? How did I do that? How the hell did I do that? What the hell do you want? Let's just try to run. So, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, powers. Neo's powers. So, Neo has the magic powers, right? He has trouble mastering it, really. Like, he has a lot of trouble trying to master it. Because, well, it's fucking powers, bro. If you just suddenly got powers, how would you... Could you master it? So, Neo has a hard time trying to master it. Along with his friends, though, so he isn't really alone in this situation. But, yeah, yeah. Uh, what else was I trying to say? Neo and his powers. What else can I say about them? That's kinda it, to be honest. Just has a hard time struggling. But he eventually masters it. But he eventually masters it. But he masters only the first level. Because the powers, there are 3 levels of their powers. There are 3 levels of the powers. And the first level of the powers, level 1, Neo has mastered it. You can only do basic shit with the powers, like telekinesis, make a magic ball, or do some other dumb shit. Hold on, I'll be right back. But I am back. Alright, my audio is still recording. That is good. So, yeah, Neo has his powers and stuff. Hmm. And, oh yeah, levels. The Neo gang has levels for them. Like, here, let me try to explain it in such a simple way. So, level 1. For Neo, with his magic powers, uh, Neo's magic powers. Hold on. Alright, let me just think this through. So, for Neo's magic powers, level 1, he can only do some basic magic stuff. So, like, telekinesis, not become invisible. He doesn't because being invisible would kind of be too OP when being stealthy. What else? Telekinesis, making a magic ball. He can do that. What else can he do? I really haven't think this through. That's kind of the only 2 powers that pops up into my mind for level 1. Uh, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But you get the drill. Just the basic of magic powers. Then there's level 2. Level 2 is just a stronger version of level 1, along with some more power. So there's invisibility and a more Stronger telekinesis? How can telekinesis become more stronger, you ask? I actually have no idea. But the telekinesis is still there, really. Let's just check out this base for a bit. I'm not really gonna steal anything. What is that? Set my spawn point there. Alright, what else? Oh yeah. So he can become invisible, telekinesis, and yeah. Oh yeah. Level 2 become literally his powers doesn't become magic anymore. He still has his level 1 magic powers, but he also has his space powers. It becomes space powers. So he can do some stuff like his magic ball is now replaced by a star. So like, let's say if you play Forsaken, then you know Noli's Nova. Oh, holy shit! How did I do that? How did? Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! How did I do that? How did I do that? How did I actually do that? What the fuck? How did I do that? So, yeah. You can make a Nova stars. And it's like a Noli's power. Noli's Nova. It deals like a couple damage, right, in Forsaken, and it explodes, so it'll pull nearby survivors. That's literally just Neo's Nova power. And then there's one power for level 2 called Fusion Blow. If you play Classic Arena, you might recognize that name, and it's basically the same as that. He does a pretty powerful punch. Neo does a pretty powerful punch. And that punch deals a lot of knockback and damage to the enemy. If you play Classic Arena, then you know that I just straight up stole that from the Battleground games. So yeah. And then there is level 3, which is the most OP ability, level, because it has a lot of OP stuff that they can do. Like, so for one, Neo can recognize moves before it even happens. Prediction. You can basically do prediction. His prediction is on the spot and he can't get anything wrong. Secondly, there's his most OP ability. This is probably his most OP ability. Hold on, what if I just hold R? She hears reloaded. So, yeah. That's interesting. So, yeah. The black hole ability is literally what it means. Neo makes a black hole. And this isn't just some small black hole or anything. I am talking about an actual black hole. Like an actual black hole. And yeah. So Neo makes and well, it could destroy the entire Earth. Not just the entire Earth, probably the planets around it. It could probably destroy Venus or Mars. Maybe Mercury. Maybe Mercury. It depends. I'm not really a space stuff type of guy, but from what I know, Earth, Earth's neighbors are Venus and a Mars. If Neo makes a black hole, if he's just strong enough with his black hole, he can make it so the black hole sucks in Venus and Mars. Mercury, I don't know. I'll have to see what the from Earth to Mercury. How many like galaxies is it? Like galaxy light years, or I don't know how. Like, what's the distance between Earth and Mercury? All right. I guess that is it for this video. I have 35 diamonds. I can make full diamond armor. I could probably make another axe. Yeah, I should probably use some of my iron to make another axe. Where is my iron? Here it is. So let's go smelt these things. So yeah, that is my OC. Feel free to do whatever the shit you want with my OC. I'll make a post of drawings of my characters, the Neo Gang, probably like a couple hours after I finish this video. After I upload this video, and yeah. I'm just waiting for this iron to be done so I can get my stick and make an iron axe. We should probably do some more shit, really. Like, get some more wood. Like, we should go over there. I guess I could probably explain more about my OC. What else can I explain about him? Well, alright. So, Neo has a girlfriend. Yes, he got bitches. So, Neo has a girlfriend. Her name, why did I say his? Fuck that, oh my god, that sounds deep. Why did I even have to acknowledge that? So, Neo has a girlfriend. He has bitches. Her name is Zahadra. I haven't really made a design for her yet. There is a design, but it's a really dumb placeholder. But, yeah. Zahadra is from... Oh yeah, the setting. I forgot to talk about the setting. Where, the Neo Gang sets place in. So, the Neo Gang sets place in Indianapolis. Neo's girlfriend, though, is from a city called Junction City. I know, that name is as beautiful as this birch tree over here. So, yeah, Junction City. So, yeah. How Zahadra and Neo meet was a fun fact about the Neo Gang. The Neo Gang loves donuts. So Neo probably, like, every day, not every day, but like a good chunk of the week, he has to buy a lot of donuts for his team. And so And so one day he tries to buy donuts. Another fun fact: the store owner Tyler, Neo is a really good friend to Tyler. Tyler is the only one that is one of the hold on no. Tyler is one of the characters that knows that the Neo Gang has powers. It's like it's an like the Neo Gang is like an unofficial uh member in the Neo Gang since he doesn't have powers or anything. He's kind of like he just no. Did my stuff burn? Why am I? Dude, actually, what are you fucking kidding me? I'm so bad. Well, let's just try to get our way down here. Holy shit! My audio Bluetooth device just fell. Alright. I just need to find the place where I died. It was like near here. I don't actually know. I heard stuff burn. Maybe it was over here. Here is some lava. Where even is my stuff? Where did I die? I died like somewhere near this. Okay, not over here. That had almost all my stuff. If did I die here? Okay, I'm sorry that I stopped talking about my OC, but it's just... Oh, here it is. Luckily, my stuff didn't burn, which is good. Where's my chest plate? And where's my... Did some of my stuff drop down here? Oh, there was B. Is my diamond... Is my axe really gone along with my torches? What is this? It's fireflies. Okay, I could use replay mod to find where my stuff is. Maybe I should do that instead of like just aimlessly wandering around hoping I find my stuff. Maybe I should. Yeah, no, maybe I should. Let's wait for this replay file to open. Come on. Close source. Inspirational. Speak out against injustice and up for equality. Music by Lena Rain. Deja Vu. Hold on, one more time. Java 16 plus 1 plus 4 equals 21. Alright. I think it was like near here? Was it near here? CPUs can be smelted into lime green dye. Oh, thank you. I did not know that, and I did not need to know that because green dye looks fucking ugly. What's important is my torches. I really need my torches. If I don't find my torches, I'm cooked. Okay, I could probably make some more because I have like 64. No, that was. Yeah, no, I had coal in there, like a stack of coal. If I don't have coal, then what the fuck do I do? Why is it taking so long? Alright. Let's just try to find a way. Let's just try to find where I fucking died here. Why is it? Oh my god, please don't tell me it crashed again. Yes, it is crashing for some reason, like my. You actually gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Why are you even crashing? It is literally crashing. Alright. Alright, we are back. Let's try to load in our world. Alright, let's just do this. Escape. Put this on 8 times. Just skip to like over here. We are in a cave. We're making shit. Alright, skip to over here. We're still in the cave. Over here. Alright, I think here that I died. Hold on, I'm sleeping, alright. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell am I doing? Oh, what the? Bro, I'm just doing shit. I'm just doing shit. I'm basically just doing shit. I'm just doing shit. Alright, I think here's the part where I died. I was trying to get wood, right? I was trying to get wood. And so over here. Okay, I think it was like over here I died. There it is. There it was, I died. let's check all of our stuff. Here's our diamond pickaxe. Let's see where this leads us to. Let's stop this and let us see where we died at. Over here, right? There should be a couple of our stuff here. It seems like it has not loaded in yet. Okay, as well. Up there's our stuff. So indeed, our stuff was inside over here. Okay, here's our chest plate. Our chest plate is like over here. Oh, so it flew up. That explains. Now, where is our... What is this? This is our axe. This is our wool. I completely forgot I had this. So that's just all of our stuff, I think. Oh, here's our torches. So that's where our stuff is. Just on top of here. So that's where our stuff is. I am lucky I have replay mod. Ah, shit. Let's get our stuff. Get some air. I turned off shaders because it's so hard to see. Let's get our stuff. There should be an iron chest plate near here. I already did it. Or did it already despawn? If it already despawned, it probably cooked. I was like near here. Could I check it out? Oh shit. Okay, I want to check my replay mod recording again. Save and put the title. Done. And check out this replay mod here. Let's stop and look around. Is my chest? Oh, it's inside here? My chest plate is inside here. So that's where my chest plate is. That's right over here. Yes, I got it. Holy shit. I am lucky. We are super duper lucky that that shaders exist. No, not shaders. Replay mod exists. That is probably the best of lifesavers. We have our important stuff back, right? And the village is over here. Okay, I really should not. Okay, I really should get our health to full just in case. That was a crazy save, to be honest. Not as crazy as last time, though, where my cousin luckily had a lot of time saved up with me. That was crazy. That was like... that was like a couple days ago. I don't know when. Like probably a couple days ago. Yeah, it was a couple days ago, like 1 week ago. But damn, that was a crazy comeback, really. All right, I guess that's it. I don't really know what else to talk about with my OC. That I might make a video specifically for that. But yeah. Right. Let's go sleep. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was entertaining you guys, and I hope that my OC story will like probably do some stuff, like probably some people make drawings or something or some dumb shit. But yeah, I'll be making a post with all of my characters, well, just 4 of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!